Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I don't say hey y'all. Hey guys. Welcome to my kitchen. Why does it look like a grocery store? Because you and I are going to meal prep for my 7-day KickStart. I've had a lot of comments. People get into it. They feel a little overwhelmed. And rather than reaching out, they think that meal prepping is going to take forever. So we're going to test it today. All right. Now I've got timers all over every oven, right? I also have Minnie Mouse on my phone or my watch. And if anyone knows iWatches, they won't let you lie. You can't change the time. So you ready? Let's see if she'll talk to us today.
It's 12:49. Good afternoon.
12:49. All right. From here till end, we're going to prep. All right. And we're going to check in with Minnie right before I get started. I had a couple of notes for you. Here's what's happening. I have a 7-day freebie, a kickstart that helps you really start to manage your gut health better, to heal from dysfunction and imbalances within your body so that you're able to better manage chronic illness and autoimmune dysfunction. In addition to just regular, normal, plain old chronic stress. It is everywhere. It's a part of our life. It's just always going to be, right? Well, chronic stress leads to inflammation, which leads to illness, which leads to imbalances, which leads to all these different various things that we have talked about to the nth degree, and I am not going to bore you with them right now. So, to get a much better handle on how long it actually will take to sit and prep all the things that could be prepped for this 7-day, I decided, rather than just sitting here and saying, no, it won't take that long, it won't take that long. Let's see. Let's see how long this actually takes me. And just a note, I always recommend that when you're doing something like this, especially if you have a really busy schedule, like for instance, if the kids were home and I was having to prep with the kids home, I would not be cutting my own things. I would buy them pre-cut because knives and 3-year-old twin toddlers do not mix. Okay. Keegan yesterday, oh my gosh, you guys. I put them in on the same side of the car and I have one walk to the other side because inevitably some douchebag parks a little too close to the car, not realizing I actually have two, not just one. And for the most part, it doesn't happen, but a lot of times it does. Not to mention the fact walking around the car with a little kid, yeah, it's just safer to have him walk through. Well, he walks through, and I've never had an issue, except this time around, he decided to lean on the door and help me open the door and fall out. And, here I am doing a mama reach and catching his head. They're at that age. Many of you are at this age and beyond. Like you're having situations, people run through your kitchen, busyness, puppies, dogs, you name it. So we're going to see exactly how long this actually takes me. I'm going to prep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things today. I get it. Toddlers, numbers, we're working on math. So we got 6 things to make today. That's why my kitchen looks like a grocery store. I didn't want to hide the fact that this is what it actually looks like when you prep food, okay? This is reality. We work in reality here. This is reality. This moonshine shirt that you will see me in all sorts of alcohol shirts, all sorts of food shirts. This is what I woke up and put on. I hit record. I mean, yeah, at least I put a freaking bra on. All right. So this is reality. We're going to deal in reality. So now what I have for you is I'm going to fast forward through this next part. So you're not going to have to sit and listen if it takes like an hour, if it takes an hour and a half. I'm not going to force you to do that. We're going to fast forward through that. We're going to show the speeded up version. I will obviously cut certain segments out and create separate videos for them. But for purposes of this experiment, seeing how I'm prepping things isn't as important as the duration of time that it takes me. So I want to be very transparent, which is why I'm going to leave this running. All right. I'm also using my handy dandy phone, the camera on my phone, for things that, like, you know, close-ups, things like that, things that I would want to use in a video moving forward to show you how to do various things. Specifically, what I'm thinking of is the cauliflower rice. I bought an actual head of cauliflower instead of buying the frozen cauliflower rice. So we're going to go through how to make that and how to make it the easy way. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, so the very first thing that we're going to do is we are going to prep our sweet and spicy pineapple sheet pan meal. And here's why. That actually roasts. So what you want to do are the things that go in the oven. 9 times out of 10, when I'm putting anything in the oven, any recipe I give you, they're all cooking at the same temperature. I have 2 ovens. We couldn't get the stovetop we wanted without getting the extra oven. This was not planned. We do not want 2 ovens. 9 times out of 10, we really don't need 2 ovens. So my recipes do not require 2 ovens a lot of the times. If they do, it's like 350 and 375. So the thing at 375 would cook at 350 and just cook a little bit longer. For today, the only thing that we have going in the oven is the sheet pan meal. So it's cooking at 425. The oven is heating up as we speak. We're going to chop everything up and we're going to put it into our pan, which literally cookie sheet, you guys, literally. So let's do this, shall we? All right, we need to check in on time. Ready?
It's 12:56.
12:56. I'll be back. I have to look up recipes. We're gonna have to. It did not save on my. Okay. Now we're ready to get started. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Recipe is up. Oh, need to do time again. Need to make sure we're timing ourselves well. Ready? Oh.
It's 12:58.
12:58. Let's do it. One thing I need to take note of, I'm not putting chicken in the sheet pan meal, which the recipe calls for it, but I'm not doing it because I want the opportunity to put whatever meat I want. We have shrimp, we have chicken, and we have pork, and those have all been prepped and made several weeks ago, and they're sitting in the freezer. So I would much rather make the vegetable part, mix up the chicken once we're actually heating it up to eat it after this week. So that's why you do not see any meat, even though the recipe calls for it. Well, folks, the only thing I did not do is the avocado. And oh my gosh, I got stuff in my hair. So let's check our time. Ready?
It's 2:33.
Hour and a half. We're good. All I have left to do, I'm going to let the minestrone soup cook, and when it is done, I will probably puree it. That's kind of how I like it. And I'm going to let our quinoa lettuce wraps, the inside parts, I'm going to let that cool down. And then once it's all cool, I'll put it out in a package and, pop it in the fridge. So there you have it. Hour and a half. Everything that can be prepped is prepped. A lot of this, I'm noticing that 2 of us eating is going to be plenty. So there you have it, you guys. I will chat with y'all next time. Thanks for watching.